Hello there, everyone. My name is Ray, and today we're going to play some more Tales of Zestiria. This is part number 60. Thank you all for joining me for today's episode. Yeah, we are no longer at the... Is that always what his hilt looks like, or does that change with the swords, too? Didn't think of that. Oh, it does change. That's cool. How the hell did I not notice that before? Anyway, we are no longer at the whatever. Obviously, we are no longer at Artorius' throne. Yeah, no, we're over here in Pendrago. Let's take a nap real quick. First thing is first.
They love me not. They love me, they love me not. They love me.
What is it you're trying to find out?
You know how I joined halfway, and like, after I did a bunch of not so nice stuff to you guys? I kinda wonder if everyone hates me.
Well, what did you find out?
Well, it looks like... yeah, everyone pretty much hates me.
Oh, come now. Saray and the others aren't like that.
Yeah, he is the shepherd and all. Not to mention kind of a goody two-shoes. So maybe it's kind of meaningful that a guy like me tags along. Even if I'm not exactly welcomed.
Then I'll do a little reading myself to see if you're truly welcome among us.
A paper flower? That means there's only one petal.
Zavid is our... friend, it says.
It's just some dumb fortune.
Maybe, but my fortunes are never wrong.
Oh, Zavid is so cute. We got a couple of things that we need to do in this episode. Part number 60 is a decent milestone. I am actually recording this 2 days before this is going to be uploaded. So, hey, I'm ahead of schedule. How'd you guys like that Kingdom Hearts episode that I uploaded yesterday, by the way? I know some of you have actually gone out of your way and said you don't particularly care for Kingdom Hearts, but you'll get over it or you won't. Regardless, as I explained in that video, that I haven't recorded as of me saying this, so it's kind of weird, and I hope I remember to say it. I've never played through that version before, so it's gonna hopefully bring a bunch of interesting shit. But regardless, we're not here to talk about that. What was the name of that fetching specimen of humanity? You know, the one who goes around the ruins writing poetry? Oh, right! Maven! The one they call the beautiful explorer poet of the ruins. I should drop by his old cave sometime and see if Maven has any new poems to delight us with. See, I found this off screen. Obviously, I saved before I came here, otherwise he wouldn't be saying that. But this to me just points out more so that it's probably Magilu Maven from Zestiria's game. Alright, so this is Magilu Maven, the one I was telling you guys about before. Obviously, I just mentioned her to you guys in the video. This is Magilu Maven. Her name isn't Magilu Maven here, it's just Magilu. But she calls herself Magilu Maven more than once in this game. Her mentor, Maven, gave her his name. He said it himself, and, you know, a bunch of other crap happened with this. Kind of relevant. But no, I just wanted to show you guys her since I was talking about it. I figured, what the hell, why not? And this is Edna's brother, by the way. This is Eisen. She's never actually shown in this game. But I figured, again, what the hell, we're here, so why not? That is this one. First of all, he said humanity. So she's a human. Magilu is a human. And again, they never specifically said that Maven was a human or a seraphim, the one in this game. So I just go by what he said. It's just all part of the same clan. It doesn't necessarily mean that he was a human, but again, they never said one way or the other. He seemed more human than seraphim. And again, the adult, old-ass Maven that we saw in Zestiria, who was Magilu Maven's teacher, was a human and used an art to extend his life to hundreds and hundreds of years. He might have actually been closer to 1,000, to be honest with you. But regardless, she was a pretty character. She got hit on a couple times throughout the game. She was always talking about how bewitching she is and all this other crap. And of course, that could have just been her spouting. But at the same time, this to me just puts a little bit more weight to the theory that it may have been Magilu. And if we go back to the cave, there's nobody there. I was thinking when I saw that, I was like, oh, maybe that's what I was talking about earlier. Remember, I told you guys I went to that casket expecting the Seraphim to still be there, or rather to come back since she left, and she just wasn't. So I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe that's what that is. So I went back over there and no. And see, this feels really good. To those of you who don't record, those of you who don't make Let's Plays, LPs, whatever. I know I've only got about 60 subscribers. I don't particularly give a shit. I enjoy doing this. It is to the point where just being able to record in advance and do playtesting to make sure I know what the hell I'm going to do in the next video is something I haven't had time to do in over a month and a half. And it is a very good feeling to know that I can do that now, that I have the time. So even if I get sick or some bullshit happens, I've got videos ready up now. This is going to be the second video I've recorded today. So Monday and Tuesday's videos for this are recorded and on time. No excuse for them not being up. And then Kingdom Hearts I just started. Again, I'll be recording that after this, so it's a little weird to say that. But by the time you guys are watching this, it was already uploaded the day before, yesterday for y'all. That's going to be done after this. Again, nothing stopped me from being able to do that. And then I'll have several days to do any leveling up I need to do or playtesting I need to do. What am I going to do next kind of stuff, you know what I mean? It's a good feeling to be able to have that back. But anyway, you guys didn't ask me that. Apparently a long time ago, they would find the dead bodies of prisoners with their hands and feet tied together, washed up ashore to the west of Plitzerback Wetland. Yes, in those times, they used to send prisoners out to sea in boats and then capsize them. I have not done this, by the way. I thought there would be something over here. There is something that you can do here. Maybe, because see, I know what this is about. Maybe I have to do the original fight first. This has something to do with Medusa and her sisters. We already fought the second one. There's actually a third one. And I'm wondering if what he just said was a reference to Zestiria again. Well, not a reference to, because this game came first. But in Zestiria, they mentioned, because the character you play as in that game, Velvet Crow, she is at one point imprisoned for several years in a, I guess, kind of, it's right after the very beginning of the game, but it's kind of a, it fills in the gap between the very, very beginning of the game and where the game truly begins. I've said this before. I believe when it comes to RPGs, there is a point of the game where it actually technically starts. And what I mean by that is past all the tutorial crap. Up until that point, you're being shown Velvet, her personality, which changes drastically after a certain event happens in that game. You're being taught how to play, the mechanics and stuff like that. And then once she's starting to break out of prison, maybe 2 hours into the game, hour and a half, 2 hours into the game, is when the game actually starts. You get full control of her and her abilities, her friends and all that. And let me just take a look at the... Yeah, and that's very much so at the edge of the continent. And like I said before, in Zestiria, you go around the entire world, not just this continent. And you actually don't spend much time on this continent, and there's not much on this continent. But it does make sense because her, whatever it is, her prison is actually over in that general direction, I believe. Now, of course, I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe that her prison is over there. I know it's towards the west. But still. Yeah, so obviously we're in Zestiria right now. That's Velvet. For those of you who didn't watch my Tales of Zestiria Let's Play, this is Velvet Crow, the main character. Go to the map real quick. Titania over here, this is the prison that she was in. So I guess I was kind of right. Because she is, or rather this prison is to the west of the Plitzerback Wetlands, as it's known in... as it's known in Zestiria. But this right here, this continent, Port Zexon, Danan Highway, Logress, Jewel of the Empire, all of this is the continent that we are playing on in Zestiria. I mean, Logress is a tower we can actually go to in that game. Obviously, the name is the same, whatever. But I guess the nail in the coffin, so to speak, is here. The Empyrean's throne, which is later known as Artorias' throne. That's the last level in that game in Zestiria. So this is the continent that we play on. And Plitzerback Wetlands, it doesn't look anywhere remotely the same. But with the Empyreans The elemental Imperiums being what they are, and it being 1,000 years, they've shaped the world differently. I guess it kind of makes sense, but they could have made it look a little bit more like it does in Zestiria. But anyway, this area over here, probably either the Danan Highway or Logris. Well, no. It's got to be this area down here. Now, the Logris Villa is actually in Logris. Obviously, they couldn't just put that over there because it wouldn't make much sense to be over the same, I guess, area indicator. But I'm going to guess it's down here where the Logris Villa is at on the map, but that actual area there is where the Plitterback Wetlands is at. Just for the sake of placement where Logris is at. But at the same time, it's like the continent was like turned 180 degrees. They could have done better than that, in my opinion. But it's like the continent was turned like 180 freaking degrees, because for us, Logris is the very, very top left, very, very northwestern part of our continent, of the map that we're in. And placement-wise, this would match. But Logris is way the hell up there. It's more over here, kind of where Port Zexon is, map-wise. Wow, that's really weird. I never really came back to check on that. Anyway, back to Zestiria. I don't know, I just think it's really interesting to kind of think of this crap. It has no bearing, no weight on anything. But we're gonna go... We're gonna go to Abandoned Rodine, whatever, real quick. She is here. Okay. So, I was thinking maybe I'd have to fight her to get that to show up, because it's a text that talks about these sisters. Do they say something if I get close to her? No, she's just here. So, I wasn't sure if she would be here already, obviously, or if I had to, like, talk to somebody and get her to show up. But obviously she's just here. Let's go grab that golden treasure chest. I don't remember if I had the golden key when I first got here, so as far as I know, it's a new item. Alright, Patrick, you want this work, that's fine. We have fought these guys before, right? Yes, we have. They're not giving us a little bit of introduction. Some of these enemies are kind of harder to find, so I never really know which ones I fought, which ones I haven't. Why are you still here and just floating there? Oh, goodbye.
You know, you're pretty mature, Rose.
Yep, pretty mature, Rose. Alright, so let's go over here. I just want to grab this real quick. So I don't really understand what my point was in showing you guys that guy at the very beginning of the episode who was talking about Maven, other than my idea that that might have been Magilu that he's talking about, or the fact that it gives it just a little bit more weight, in my opinion, that could have been Magilu as the previous Maven, because we were talking about the Maven a couple episodes ago and not sure which one was which.
Purification complete.
Yeah, and by the way, one of the good reasons, slash, in my opinion, only real reasons to do the whole thing where you take a nap is so that way you can get your SC back, because you can see your maximum SC, it starts at 98. The maximum, well, it starts at 100. The maximum SC that you can have when entering a fight after you've taken a nap or eaten an herb. And now we've been in 2 fights, you can see Soray's maximum SC is at 98, even though it was at 100 2 fights ago. Every fight depletes that by 1. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. But I don't know if we can kill her just yet. Yes, we can kill her. We do have the ability to do so. But I'm not sure how difficult or easy it would be. And I've never actually fought her before. The only reason that I know that there can be... The only reason that I know that you have to... Or that there is a section of books in the whatever, the Shrine Church we were just at, that references her and her sisters, is because a friend of mine sent me a clip about them, because I was wondering how many of those daggone Medusa chicks were in this game, and so he sent me that clip, and I saw someone go and read those books, so I was hoping it would be ready, but now that it isn't, and I know it isn't, I'm assuming maybe I have to kill her first.
What the hell is this?
This is incredible. It defies all reason.
The massive amount of malevolence must be behind this warped scenery.
And so that's why the landscape here is so out of this world?
If there is a hell, I wonder if it's like this.
Says the person who's actually been to it.
I told you I'd tell you all about it when I see it, ladies. And I have a feeling I won't be waiting long.
Glad to see everyone still got the energy to joke around at least.
They're the same as ever, that's for sure.
I don't think you guys can be the ones to say that.
Oh yeah? Well then how about a guy like me?
Very reassuring. Yeah, really.
You guys are weird. Let's kill this mammoth real quick to rebuild up our... to rebuild up our little... Wind stepping, damn it. The whole reason I came over here and I'm like, what's it for again? Who are you? What are we doing? There is one thing of ruins that we haven't explored yet, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure that's the only one we haven't done yet. Because that's the only one I can't just immediately go to. I don't have access to the save spot in there. So we're just going to go in there real quick. And that's probably the one with the boss troll, because I've been looking for that bull for a while, and I know he's in one of those...
You sure are strange, Saray.
Really? Definitely weird.
Yep. I know that he's in the bottom of one of those things. So the Malevolence? One of the ruins. The Malevolence is what's doing all this? I mean, whatever. I don't know. I kind of call BS on that. Just because enough Malevolence... There we go, the Gafaris ruins. Enough Malevolence to cause all of this, even if the Shepherd is stronger. I mean, good God, once we got the final spiritual power, we were still kind of barely able to move around in Heldolf's domain. You trying to tell me that Saray got so much more powerful throughout the course of this game that he can sit in that much more Malevolence than he could barely move in before and still be good to go? I don't know. That just doesn't make any... Wait, was that the... Hold on. This ain't even right. I mean, these guys are just... Saray just killed 2 of them with one combo.
So, did you regret making Saray?
Alright, so whatever. Let's go back up top. Was that the... Like all of these ruins, there is a... Okay. There's a point of interest in here. Now, I might have already gotten that the first time I came in here because I went in here at one point or another. By the time, it just seems a little nuts. Anyway, regardless, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are okay. I haven't asked you guys that in a couple episodes, actually. Go away, buddy boy. Yeah, I know how this game works, kind of. Leave me alone! You orc farmer, go tend to some crops or something, dude. Harvest Moon in this trick. I'm not really trying to... all the random me talking and then all of a sudden just stopping stuff, by the way, is hiccups.
Ready,
Because for some reason I've got the hiccups, but I keep muting myself while I'm doing that. So that way I did...
I'm on top of my game.
I mean, you better be. I think this is it. Because I know that's something to do with these, No, that's something to do with these sarcophagi, I guess. Sarcophagus is... I think it's sarcophagi. Anyway. Status elements. Undead are characterized by their nightmarish ability. We know this shit. Really? Did I get this already? Huh. I see you, buddy boy.
We mustn't hold back.
Yo, dude, that is nuts. Saray just killed 2 of these things with 1 attack. Literally just 1. Yep, you can learn a lot by running into things. Huh. I mean, you know, calling me ignorant, I guess. I thought I knew what I was talking about. Maybe I did explore this place a little bit longer, a little bit further than I had originally thought. I mean, I didn't explore it too far, because again, we don't have the save spot available in this place. And then watch me get down there, and we do... Yeah, because all these doors are open. Leave me alone, bro. Because it's indicated on the map, like... Just the top side. Yes, it is. It's indicated on the map like those should be doorways.
Shall we begin?
Yet when... Oh, okay. For some reason the secondary effect didn't hit that guy. But yet when I was going through there,
That was radiant.
I hadn't opened that door, at least not that I knew of. Or maybe this was the first door that I opened. No, I don't think that door... I don't think I opened that door. I'm pretty sure it was open when I got here. Well, whatever. Like I said, watch me get to the bottom of this place. Watch me get to the... Oh, okay. Watch me get to the bottom of this place and have it just, like, the save spot is activated. For whatever reason, I just couldn't find it. And this will be another little bit of wasted time. This is going back up top. But this is going to put me in the middle one, right? No, no, it isn't. What the hell? Hold on. Okay, well, there's nothing there. What the hell is going on in here, bro? I'm not trying to mess with you, dude. I don't care. None of y'all are of any consequence to me at all. One thing's for sure: if I open one of these treasure chests and then it turns out being a fight with the mimic giant, I have 100% been in here before. I don't know why this is confusing me so much to the point where I'm not sure if I've been in here or not. It really shouldn't be that difficult to discern.
I want to become
Okay. Yeah, this isn't even... This ain't even right, man. There's no... Yeah, waste of time, basically. Coming back up here. I'm still of the mindset that I haven't explored this place yet. Because me being me, if I had explored this place, I very likely would have gone all the way through it. Regardless, homie's gonna pop out of the ground. It's all good, baby. Another dude gonna pop up out of the ground. Right? Yep, okay. For some reason he didn't pop out until after we got past him. It's all good. You can die. I'm not messing with these trees, bro.
everyone.
Everyone's alright. Who the hell was gonna stop us, bro? Is this one good? It goes up to... Where the hell? Yeah, go to the right. I'm wasting so much time. The past couple episodes have just been me wasting time. That's one of the reasons why I'm excited to start another project with Kingdom Hearts. Because first of all, it's a game I've played before, so I know it well. Second, it's a game that has some new tricks for me to go through. Because again, with it being the... Can I not? I seriously can't go through there. I can't go that way either. Beats me, bro. I have no idea. I have no idea how I'm getting lost in this remedial dungeon when I was able to navigate through Artorias' throne, which is, difficulty-wise, to navigate, probably the toughest place in this game to go through. Alright, so I'm not going to go down there. I'm not going to go to the left. It's the only pathway I have open to me. That's a dead end. Let's go this way. Just go around. Going over there led me back upstairs. So again, entirely pointless to go that way, because it led me to a dead end of a room. I haven't gone here yet, have I? This leads me back up, though. That doesn't mean anything, because this is the other side. But still, the reason I'm getting into these fights is to keep my wind stepping up. Because as you guys already know...
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh?
Yep, as you guys already know, I have to... Okay, so we haven't gone that way. And this is the dead end to... There we go, okay. So we are making progress. Finally, we have to get into fights, or we have to walk past somebody who's talking. Yeah, this door is open. I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't really matter. It is what it is. Poison word. How about that? Leave me be. If I'm just being honest. Down. That'll lead me to the middle. which will take me down. I haven't been in here. Even if the save spot's already activated, I haven't been in here. Holy crap, I have been in here. Because that save spot there's got the S on it, which means I've already activated it. Yup, Mimic Giant. God damn it. Alright, so can we run from this guy? No, we can't. Fudge. Alright. Well, this guy's weak to fire, so you want to use Lila for this fight. You can see he's got a decent amount of life. He's level 75. I guess we have to be level 75 or higher. 45,000 HP. The only element he's weak to is fire. Is he weak to no? The only thing he's weak to very weak to physical. Resistant to physical. How the hell does that make sense? Screw this. I mean, this guy's not that tough. He really isn't. But what you want to do with this guy, you want to do as much damage as you can. Like how we've got that. Actually, nah, there's no way. I was gonna say I don't know if it'll work or not. Just because we had eaten the prawns before they said if we got over 10,000 damage in like one combo kind of thing, that we would get an extra 75% in gold.
Everyone okay?
But look at that, we got 57,170 gold from that one fight. Now trust me, we can get over 1 million gold for fighting him just once. But there's other things we have to do. We have to eat the fried prawns, like I said. We have to do over 10,000 damage to him. There are these things called arcane bottles, or maybe they're drop bottles. Is it drop bottles? I should have some. Yeah, drop bottles, and I've got 30 of them, so I could have used it in that fight. Didn't even think, how the hell did I not know that I've gone through here before? Yo, man, I'm so fucking mad. That's the fucking scorpion thing. Seriously, what the fuck? I went through this entire list and didn't seek a Ferris Ruins once. Hey guys, we've got a new place to explore. How's that for good times, huh? Gets there, already did it. Twice, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I did come through here again when I warped to where the scorpion dude was. Didn't know what it was called, obviously. I warped to where the scorpion dude was. And I went through this. You know what? Fuck you. You're gonna be over here wasting my time. Let's get this work. Sir Cat, come and get it. This is how we're gonna end this episode. Weak to earth and physical attacks.
So it's not a scorpion, but a scorpion-like creature? It's resistant to multiple elements, so we'll need to observe their attack patterns. Okay, got it. Just chill out, okay?
You about to catch these. You about to catch this work.
You act on instinct way too much.
I cannot believe I just did that.
Instincts tell you that?
I cannot believe that I just went through this entire thing for the literal third time. Miklio's face right there, that's me. That irritation. We're ending this episode on that bullshit. On that bullshit. So, thank you all for watching as always. My name is Ray. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if that kind of thing interests you. The link will be in the description. Yo, look at the background. They've got scorpions up top. Are those scorpions or are those supposed to be scarabs? I'm just going to say they're scorpions because I feel like I made a clever observation there. And with him being in here, I'm just sticking with the fact that I just made a clever observation. Makes me feel better about myself after that debacle that I just did. Anyway, until next time, take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye!